Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to crack open a brand new toolkit for your vocabulary. We're going to see how just a few simple letters can totally transform the words you use every day. So let's jump right in. You ever find yourself writing something and you just feel stuck? Like you have the perfect idea in your head, but you just can't find the exact right word to describe it? Yeah, we've all been there. But what if I told you that you already have all the building blocks you need to create those perfect words yourself?
Well, the secret is the suffix. It's really just a little group of letters you add to the end of a word. But don't let their size fool you, because they are incredibly powerful. They're like a secret key that unlocks a more descriptive, more flexible, and way more impactful vocabulary.
So let's get started and open up this toolkit. First up, we're going to look at how we can take simple nouns, things, places, ideas, and just completely power them up into awesome descriptive adjectives.
We're going to zero in on 4 specific suffixes that work wonders with nouns. That's why, full, less, and ish. Each one adds its own unique flavor and meaning, as you'll see. Okay, check out how simple this transformation is. You take a basic word like rain. You just add a y on the end, and boom, you've got rainy. A perfect word to describe a day that is full of rain. Or how about the word child? Add ish, and you get childish, which, means acting like a child. It's such a subtle change, but it's incredibly powerful.
All right, but what if you want to express not just the quality, but its complete opposite? Well, this is where our next pair of suffixes comes in, and trust me, they are a total game changer.
And this just lays it out so perfectly. Look at the word care. Stick full on the end, it becomes careful, full of care. But add less, and it becomes careless, without care. We're talking 2 completely opposite meanings from the exact same root word. Same thing for hopeful and hopeless, or powerful and fearless. This little 1-2 punch gives your vocabulary an incredible amount of range.
Awesome! We've upgraded our nouns. So let's move on to the next section of our toolkit and see how we can activate our verbs, our action words. Now for verbs, we're going to focus on 3 really essential suffixes. That's ive, ing, and ed. You see these all the time, and really understanding them is absolutely key for clear communication. Let's start with ive. It basically describes a tendency or a quality. So if you take the action create and you add ive, you get creative. It's not just about one single act of creating, it describes a person or maybe a thing that has the quality of creating. They tend to create. Simple, right? Okay, now for a question that honestly trips up a lot of people. It seems so simple, but the answer reveals a really crucial rule about our next 2 suffixes. So what is the real difference here? So, here it is, the big secret. Adjectives ending in ing describe the thing that causes the feeling. The event is surprising. The book is interesting. And adjectives ending in ed describe the person who has the feeling. The person is surprised. The reader is interested. Once you see it laid out like this, it just clicks and you'll never forget it. We've covered nouns and verbs, but I've definitely saved the most exciting tool for last. This next suffix, it's not just a tool, it is a creative engine for your entire vocabulary. And I am not exaggerating here. Mastering this one suffix gives you the ability to invent brand new, perfectly understandable words, like on the fly. It is a true superpower. The suffix is able, and it just means can be done. The process is so beautifully simple. You take a verb, any verb, like read. You add able, and you get readable, which everyone instantly knows means can be read. A shirt that can be washed. It's washable. This suffix is just incredibly flexible. And this right here is the magic, because able is a living suffix. You can attach it to almost any verb and people will just get it. They'll instinctively understand. If you say a problem is solvable, that's crystal clear, even if you've never actually heard that word before. It's a tool for being precise and creative, all at the same time.
All right, you've got the toolkit. You understand how to turn nouns and verbs into these really powerful adjectives. So now, let's put that knowledge to the test. Let's take it for a spin.
Okay, I'm going to put a few sentences up on the screen. Each one has a little error in it, something related to what we've just been talking about. See if you can spot them.
Take a look. He is very careful. Something's not quite right with the spelling there. This food is so tasteless. Same thing. And what about the new TV show is very interest? Is the show causing the feeling, or is it having the feeling?
And there are the corrections. It's careful with one L, tasteless with just one S, and because the show causes the feeling, it's interesting. They're simple fixes, but they make all the difference, right? You see, you're already starting to think like a word builder. You've got this.
So now, the toolkit is all yours. These suffixes give you the power to describe the world more accurately and a lot more creatively. You can make your writing more powerful, your speech more hopeful, and your ideas more understandable. The only question left is, what are you going to build with it?